Good morning, everyone. So we have Ulogo in the chat. We got Kevin Scott, Tilly Craps, Joel. Kevin, I wish you were playing here. We'll see. We'll see how it goes for you. Joel's, I did set up a new Crapsee table. There was a $10,000 minimum, and I did it for one specific reason. Is because if I go down to Joliet, they actually have a 10,000 max bet there at the tables. And he says that's not blue collar. I thought we went through that discussion yesterday. With Jen brought that up yesterday about my bets are higher, and she said that's not blue collar, Joe. Well, blue collar is a style of play, not so much the amount of money that's on the table. Now, I am blue collar, and I'm a poor blue collar person. So when I'm betting at the actual tables, I don't put a lot of money out there. But you know, you could still be blue collar style of play with a high bankroll and that. But anyhow, let's just warm up here. And 3236. We're just gonna focus on having fun today. And I put the minimum bet at $10 for a specific reason, 156. The reason is because I'm going on my cruise July 3rd, and they have a $10 minimum table on the ship, so I'm going to be practicing for that now. So at least through July here, I'll be practicing on the $10. Yeah, it was discussed as 1,000, Joel, but I made an executive decision on that one. I did bring the hops up to 250 like it was asked. 246. I can change it though if you guys really want me to. It's up to you, but that way people can go nuts if they want. If they don't want to, that's up to them. But yeah, I can change it to 1,000 if you guys want me to. But I gotta do that, I think, before I start here today. Aces. So put in the chat if you wanted 1,000. If you do, I'll jump out quick and change it. One, 4, 5. Okay, let's see what everybody says. Otherwise, if I'll leave it the same. If everybody wants me to change, or more than one person wants me to change it, I will put it down to 1,000. I have no problem with that. I'm going to be up that high anyhow, so. Or 3 double pitch. So we get up to over 2 million with a $500 max bet, so that's creative, I guess. Four, Primary bottom side both dice. Yeah, that's you're exactly right on that one, Joe. If you don't worry about the rebuys, swinging hard on a good roll, that'll get you up, and then from there you can kind of play it safer, if you will. I know I've done it on other people's channels occasionally. Two, 6, 8. Two, 3, 6. Good morning, David Clark. Five, 2. Good morning, Mad Hatter. We got Scott, Watch Life Craps. Five, 1. We're going to stick with 3, 2, 3, 6 to start off. Cousin 1 set 3V. So we'll go one more throw and then we'll get the show started. Terrible throw, but 4, 5, hard 9. Three, 2, 3, 6. Okay, let's start the show. Welcome to Level Up with CMJ. Hey, my name is Joe. This is my Craps Master dice shooting journey. Let's make it yours too. Today is episode number 576 of the Level Up program, and this is our daily blue collar craps practice session at the craps table. If you're new to the program, it's about my daily practice of shooting at the craps table, as well as playing the blue collar craps style of play. On the YouTube side of things, we got Uncle Hoku checking in number 1, followed up by Kevin Scott. We got 208 Craps Joel and Craps Guy David Clark. We got Wattage Life Craps Scott, Mad Hatter, Kate Fisher, and Glenn Undisciplined. So good morning to all. And we do have a new Crapsee table, so if you're playing along, click on that live tab. That'll bring you over to the table that we are using here. I did make a decision. We are going to go with a $10 minimum table, and a $10 minimum table is going to be simulating my cruise that I'll be taking in July. And I also put it at a $10,000 max bet, and that simulates my Chicago or Joliet area. When I go down to Chicago, that's max bets down there. Not that I'll ever get anywhere close to that. We're going to have a starting bankroll of $5,000 here. We're also coming in today with 42 wins and 28 losses. And brown water bash update. Jeff from Mid-Atlantic Craps last night had, he's up good roll of Ed. So, okay. He's up last night because of a roll from Ed. That's awesome. That is very cool. Good morning, Greg from Madison. So anyhow, let's get our bets going in and get them all set here. And I'm going to be doing, I'm going to go with a $10 place bet. So we're going to place the 10 or pass line for $10. And I'm just going to leave it at that. And then we'll place our bets once we get a point established. So let's go all bets set. We got 16 people on Crapsee ready to go. And we got 12 people watching live. We'll go all bets set. Give me 1 second. We're going to adjust my screen a little bit so I can see what's going on there. There we go. Okay. All bets set and dice out. We got an ace deuce Alfredo sauce to start the day off. That's a pass line loser. Come out loser DP winner. So we're going to be down right away. 3, 2, 3, 6. Ace deuce. That's going to be a drift right of the dice. And again, this is not lullaby, this is classical music. There's got a little bit of culture when you come to the CMJ channel here. A little bit of culture. So traditionally, I tend to roll better with it. And the funny thing is, I can't even hear the music on this side. So only on your side of the stream. But, you know, we'll go all bets set again. $15 pass line bet and dice out. And we got a 6-5 mid-mo yo. That's channel coming to us from above. So we had a loser. This is going to be a pass line winner. Come out natural. DP loser. So now we're back to even. 3, 2, 3, 6. And we got a 6-5. And again, that's going to be both dice off backs. This time it's going to be a drift to the left, I believe. Yes, it is. So we went from a drift right to a drift to the left. That's interesting. 3, 2, 3, 6. So that was brought us back to even for the day here. $10 loss on the first one. We made $10 on the second one. No, we didn't because we forgot to put our pass line up. Oh, I'm an idiot. Okay, we'll go again. $10 pass line bet. So I didn't even have a pass line out for that one. That sucks. But anyhow. I'm ready for a nap, guys. I've been up since 3 o'clock yesterday afternoon. I'm going to be up till probably 10 o'clock tonight. I have to bring my mom to a medical appointment in Green Bay a little bit later. And I got to pick Mary up from work. She's still not driving because of her surgery. So, long day for me today. That's out. And we got 5-3 grape ape. So let's mark that point of 8. 3, 2, 3, 6, and that's going to be a single pitch on that left side. Primary on top on the right side. And we're going to go 220 on the inside, including the point. And we're going to go $25 buy bet on the 10, buy bet on the 4. And yes, we are doing VIGs before. Not on the win, but we're doing it before. 3, 2, 3, 6. So I changed it up a little bit on the table here as far as the setup goes in that. But anyhow, we'll call that all bets set and dice out. So we're going to go blue collar craps style, which is 2 hits in regress. Dice out. And we got a 4, 6, 10. That is Waylon's best friend on that end, Daddy Joe. So we got a double pitch and we got a single pitch. So it's ultimately a single pitch of the dice. A 3, 2, 3, 6 and a 4, 6, 10 result. So we hit number 1 and we're going to go 44 inside pressure, including I locked it. It's not looking right here. Oh, I see what I did wrong. Okay, well, unlock that. We'll bring that up to 72. There we go. Unlock back in. Okay, that's better. So we got 3, 2, 3, 6. I've got $25 on the 4 and 10, 60 on the 5 and 9, 72 on the 6 and 8. Looking for our second hit here. And we'll go all bets set. Dice out. And we got a 3, 6, 9. That is the triple D, the Dice Dr. Dan. So that is our hit number 2 that we're looking for. And 3, 2, 3, 6. Single pitch of the dice on the right side. So now what we're going to do is I'm going to regress my bets. We're going to go to 64 across. So I'll bring my bets down. We'll go 64 across. Now I get my VIGs back on the 4 and 10. And we're not going to be doing including the same because the pass line is covering that 8. So we brought back 123. We got 62 on the table. So we're going to profit by at least 60 some dollars on this shooter. So 3, 2, 3, 6. And we're just going to start trending upwards from here now. And let's call it all bets set and dice out. Split by a little bit when he left my fingers. We got a 2, 5, 7, so I came down at the appropriate time. It is a Bruce. That is a 7. Ouch. So we did make a profit on that first shooter, fortunately. And we are not throwing any Onyx primary numbers there. So I think we're going to switch over to the 5, 4, 2, 3 set. And we'll see if we can get a longer roll with this. So anyhow, bets all came back down. Again, we're going to go $10 on that pass line. And we ended up making $61 on that shooter. So now 6 rolls long. Bad start for K Fishery says, yeah. So anyhow, let's go. All bets set. They saw 22 people playing along. We got 20 people watching. I'm going to try to do my second round of shooting tomorrow morning. I'm going to try to go 8:30 Central Standard Time. I'm going to see if the Dice DJ can host me. Dice out. And we got Old Bay Bushel 5-5 hard 10. So let's mark that point at 10. It's going to be a double pitch of the dice on the right side. 5, 4, 2, 3, and a 5, 5 hard 10 result. So again, we're going to go to 20 inside. And we'll go $25 buy bet. Then let's put $15 in pass line odds. 5, 4, 2, 3. And we'll go all bets set. Dice out. Dice split apart. We got a 2, 4, 6, a Kevin the Carpenter 2x4. So let's hit number 1. 5, 4, 2, 3, and a 2, 4, 6 results. And that was $70 brought back. So let's go. I have it set up so I go 44 inside pressure. But I could go 66 inside, or I can go 64 across. Let's go 44 inside, just like I have it set up. So let's bring up the 5 and 9 to 60. We'll go start at 2 and at 6 and 8. 4 and 10 will still remain the same. 5, 4, 2, 3. Good morning, Chris. And I was going to drop you a text after we're done here, Chris. I would like to do a shooting with you tomorrow if you're available. Probably 9:30 Eastern time, 8:30 Central time. So let me know. You got my number. You can drop me a text or whatever with a link, or email me. I'll get you my email address. So 5423. Oh, that's it. That was a roll off on that left eye, but we got a 4-5 harrah, Big Daddy Mac. So that's gonna be hit number 2 for us. Four, 5 harrah. 5, 4, 2, 3 is this dice set. 4, 5, 9 is the result. It's a single pitch on that left side. On the right side is going to be double pitch. Single pitch of the dice. And Chris said, okay, yeah, we'll reach out after the show. That's perfect. Okay, so that's our hit number 2. Bring our bets down again. We're going to go 64 across. And it's 154 brought back. So we got $97 in profit already in this shooter. 3, 2, 3, 6. No, 5, 4, 2, 3 is where we're going. 5, 4, 2, 3. And we'll go all that set. So that was a little bit long on that. Oh, damn it. Again, 437. That is the second shooter in a row. We just got out of the shooter. We regressed, and then we hit the damn 7. And that was a terrible throw. That's a primary in the front side, by the way. 5, 4, 2, 3, the 4, 3, 7. Ouch. So everyone, play that short game. Play the short game. And hope for the long roll. If I don't do this tomorrow, if I do this tomorrow, that'll be embarrassing. So 5, 4, 2, 3. Shooter number 3 here coming up. So I have to beat Dejan's roll tomorrow, so this definitely can't happen. So we're going to switch over to the Yuri style grip. Same thing, 5, 4, 2, 3. Yuri style grip. And again, we're going to go $10 pass line bet. We made $90 an hour, so we're up $150 for the day here. I got another $350 to go. And all that set. Dice up. 5, 4, 2, 3. We're going to drop shot it in. And we got a 1, 3, 4. Big Joe. Craps Master Journey. So let's mark that point of 4. Dice did split apart on us on that one. 5, 4, 2, 3. 1, 3, 4 result. It seems like every day either a different set works better for me or a different grip works better for me. So I guess the challenge is trying to figure that out as fast as possible. Again, we're going 220 on the inside. We'll go for $25 10, $15 odds. So the goal is trying to figure out what works for me for that day as fast as possible so we can extend those rolls a little longer. And we'll go all bet set. 26 people playing along here. 26 people watching. These out. And we got a 2, 3, 5, the Justice Gen 5. So Jen, I believe, went down to Biloxi last night. So hopefully her travels were safe and good. Sounds like Jeff made it down there all right. So that's awesome. And everybody else should be starting to filter in today to Biloxi. We got Mike, 85 Bears, checking in. Good morning. And we got Dice Dr. Dan up already and watching. That's awesome. So good morning, Dan. And we're going to go 44 inside pressure. Again, 5, 4, 2, 3. And we'll go all bet set. Face up. Now we got 5-1 KitchenAid mixer. So that's we hit number 2. So we're going to get out of this shooter again as well. Third shooter in a roll that we got out of. Now we need to extend this roll. See if we get the roll a little bit longer. 5-1-6. So again, we're going to make at least $90 on this shooter. And we'll bring our bets down. We're going to go 64 across. 5, 4, 2, 3. If I took everything down, we're $195 away from goal. And all that set. Dice up. 5, 4, 2, 3. Yeah, 5, 6 Yo Chef. That's gonna be no help for me. Again, 5, 4, 2, 3. And we got a 6 Yo. It's a safe result. 1 dice off axis on this set. So 1 dice off axis will not produce a bad number. Actually, it would if it rolls a certain way, but anyhow, relatively safe. 5, 4, 2, 3. Jeff just had a 19 rower this morning, but he had a bad start. Okay, well, that's good. So I'm guessing, Mad Hatter, that you're down there, or is Jeff reporting out to you? Anyhow, that was 11, so that was no help for me. Go all that set. Days off. And we got a 2, 1, 3 ace deuce. Alfredo sauce. So we're not getting any qualities. We're just getting roll extenders here now. 5, 4, 2, 3, and a 2, 1, 3 result. So let's get some quality in here. Good morning, Ted. Morning music or culture is working with somebody that didn't want to get out of bed this morning. Oh my God. I wish I was in bed right now, but again, like I said, I get up at 3 o'clock yesterday afternoon. I'll probably be up till 10 o'clock tonight. So get a good night's rest, and then I'll throw the dice tomorrow morning with the D-Gen. And we're gonna call that all bets set. Dice up. David gave a weather report. I'll go through it after the shooter. The weather report over here. We had a huge storm go through last night. Dice out. Oh, a little high roll. And we got OMC craps, all the dots, all the spots. Midnight. So we got the 2 hard ones all the way on the tall. I'm not playing the ATS at all. So now we just need to roll those numbers down a little bit. So Joel has a light rain, he says. And he wanted to play golf, said David Clark. Box numbers requested, please. I agree with that, K Fisher. So let's go through our weather report really quick here. 62 degrees in Manitowoc, Wisconsin, 12 mile an hour wind. So hopefully that's a little bit of a wind to dry out the weather that we got from last night. Again, 5423. And let's go all bet set. Dice out 31. People playing along now. Dice stay cross on us. We got a 639. That's gonna be the easy 9, the Franks. So finally, we got a box number. 5423, and we got a 639 result. So now this is where I need to get more creative on my pressing here, because we're at the $10 level. And roll distribution is all over the place, Joel. It really is today. But this is also the 3rd different set that we've used out of 3 shooters. So, but anyhow, we're gonna go with $15 10 and $15 9, $15 5. So that we can get up to my normal betting levels from there. Anyhow, they are kind of all over the place. Again, like I said, this is the 3rd different set that we're using here. So all bet set and dice out. Yeah, we have another 9. This time it's a 5-4 hard 9. Big Daddy Max. So that'll work. That will work. 5-4-2-3 and a 5-4-9. That's going to be a single pitch of the dice. Come on, Crapsee. There we go. Yeah, we're going to go to $25 on that 9. So the Preakness, is that today, David? 5-4-2-3. And all bet set. Lazy Dogs here. Today and Saturday, okay. And we'll go all bet set. Dice out. And we had a 2-4-6 at Kevin and Carpenter 2x4. So finally hitting some box numbers here. And let's make that 6 and 8 look like 18 each. Unit, 1 unit increase on both. 5, 4, 2, 3. And you're using my roll count for your horse numbers. So we better get a pretty high roll count so you can, yeah, okay. All that's set. Yes. Let's regroup them. There we go. And we got a repeater win. OMC craps, all the dots, all the spots. Midnight. So that's gonna be a repeater. 5, 4, 2, 3. 6, 6, 12. No help for me. 5, 4, 2, 3. $3 brought back on this shooter. I have 96 on a table currently. And all that's set. Dice out. I don't know enough about horses to give any valuable input to this conversation. Yeah, we got a 1, 5, 6. That is a KitchenAid mixer. Five, 4, 2, 3, and a 1, 5, 6. So let's go to $30 on that 6. Increase it through 2 units. 224 brought back 108 on the table. 5, 4, 2, 3. And we'll call that all bet set. Dice out. We got the opposite side. Magic Aces, 1, 1, 2. And that's going to be the small, ladies and gentlemen. So let's light up half of that screen green. There's definite delay between me entering the numbers in and my computer updating. 5, 4, 2, 3. So all we need is that 8 and that 10. There's a horse numbered square root of -2. I don't know if that's serious there, Glenn, or are you just joking around? I'm not sure. So we'll call all bets set. Dice out. Short on that one. We got 3, 6, 8. I'm sorry, 3, 5, 8. The Grape Ape. So now we're down to that 10. If you guys want to lay that, if you're playing the ATS, that might be an option. 5, 4, 2, 3. Got 3, 5, 8. I'm not doing an ATS at all, so we're going to go to $30 on that 8. And again, 5, 4, 2, 3. And all bets set. Face out. We got a 5-6 Yo Chef. $88 miles equals 1.21 gigawatts. That sounds almost like a Back to the Future number. Right, Dr. Brown? Good morning, Navaldo. Long time no see, my friend. And we'll call all bets set. And this out. Great Scott, says Watch Live Craps. How funny is that? Isn't it? We got a 1-5-6 again, the KitchenAid mixer. 4, 2, 3, and a 1-5-6. I took everything down. I'm about $69 away from my 10% win goal. 5, 4, 2, 3. And that was a 6. So we're going to go to $42 on that 6. Increase it 2 units. EduFit, checking in here. Good morning. And we'll call it all bets set. Dice out. Just did split apart. Wow, we got a triple parlay of the day. OMC craps, all the dots, all the spots. Midnight. Triple parlay. You like the dramatic music, yeah. 4, 2, 3. Midnight was no help for me. That was a rhyme. Wow. Okay. All bets set and dice out. We got a repeater on the opposite side now. Interesting. 112 magic aces. That's going to be a repeater to win that one. And the Harj all the way, staying on the Harj. Hard 10 would be glorious. That's what she said. 5, 4, 2, 3. Sorry for the crude humor there. Mm-hmm. 33 people playing along, 31 people watching, 12 thumbs up. Let's spread that love. give me a thumbs up, please. That'd be greatly appreciated. And dice out. Wow. Interesting. Another OMC craps, all the dots, all the spots. That's going to be a double repeater on this one. 4, 2, 3, 6, 6, 12. So that's good. Our second repeater went on to 12 itself. So this shooter, we had 4 12s and we had 2 2s. Interesting. If you're playing a crapless table, you'd be making bank on this. Now I sound a little bit like David from Casino Quest. I don't think anybody could ever match him and his humor. Wow. Okay. Call it all but set. Sorry about that, Greg. They sucked. And we got a hard 8 square pair. And that's what the other one said. Okay. And we got 5 4 2 3 4 4 hard 8. So let's go to $42 on that 8. If I took everything down, I would be $34 away from my 10% goal. If I lost everything, we'd be up $322 for the day. Giving John a run for his money. Did John throw a lot of horns yesterday or something, or has he been lately? I usually go through his opening monologue area and then I usually go to bed, so I don't get to catch the rest of the show. All that's up. Thanks a lot. That was a little bit long. We got a 5 6 Yo Chef. Just cannot get onto those box numbers again. That was a 5 6, not a 6 5. It's like I'm either on them or I'm not. It's I'm in between there. Parlay a horn just once. Yeah. 5 4 2 3. That's a repeater win on that 11. And we'll call that all bet set. Days out. Close, everyone. 4-5, R9, Big Daddy Mac. Getting close to that 10. 4 2 3 4 5 9. Sink pitch of the dice. And I'll make that 9 look like $35. 350 brought back to the rack, 154 on the table. 5 4 2 3. And we'll call that all bet set. Days off. close again. Darn it. Another 4-5, hard 9, Big Daddy Mac. I don't think I've hit the point at all as a entire shooter yet, which is interesting. So Crapsee keeps turning your bets off when you change browser tabs. Yeah. I know when I'm on my phone and I switch out of it quick to check the chats, I know it does that as well. Good morning, John. 5423. That was a 9. So we're going to go to $60 on that 9. And we'll go all bets set. Dice out. So I just turned in, John. We had 4 12s on this shooter and 2 2s so far on this shooter. So we have a repeater on the 11, and I think this is going to be a repeater on the 9. This time it's a 639, the easy 9, the Sprinks. So I think this will be a repeater on the 9 as well. 423, 639. Yes, it is. Okay, so we got 3 repeater wins, 4 repeater wins on this shooter. The 12, the 11, the 9, and the 2. Again, 5423. That was another 9, so let's go to $90 on that 9. That was magic, yeah, that would be it. I know. This is my, hey, Chris, you're documenting this right now. This will be my role for tomorrow. So we'll go all bets set and dice out. And I have made my win goal already of 10%, by the way. I'm just continuing on. I'm going for the 20% goal right now. Dice out. And we have another, this time's a 6-5 mid-mo yo. Churro coming to us from above. 423, and we got a 6-5 yo. And it's gonna be no help for me. 423. And we'll go all bets set and dice out. Big thing with me, Greg says if you haven't gotten 10% on this shooter, you need to reevaluate your strategy. One thing that may have limited my 10% if I wouldn't have gotten it is my regression point. I regress so far down. And we had a 628, the Duracell 8. That's our first 6-2 for the day, I believe. So my regression point went so far down, so it's hard to recover or get those bets back up again. Especially when I went to the 64 across level, because it takes an extra 1 or 2 hits to get it back up to a decent level. We can start pressing decently in that, but let's go to $60 on that 8. 3 units increase. Free hat. I entered the O, I believe. So 5, 4, 2, 3. Looking for that 10. I'm not really playing the ATS here, but I want to hit it for you guys. So we'll call it all bets set and Face out. And we're not going to get it. That's going to be a 257 Bruce. Do not become shark bait. So that was a good roll. I will definitely take that one. And Chris, if you want to enter that in for my roll for tomorrow, that'd be awesome. 26 roller. Thank you, Chris. Thank you, Scott. So that was 26 rolls on that one. So let's go one more shooter here. So today's first spam call came in at 6:02 a.m. That's Vegas time. So that'd be like 8:02 Eastern time there, Dan. So actually, no, that wouldn't be. That would be 9:02 Eastern time. Okay, let's go again. 5423, and this will be shooter number 4, and this will be our last shooter for the day. And I am at 5456 because we did not regress that second time, so we just kept on going. So I'm actually about $34 under 10% goal, only because I kept the money on the table. But it is what it is. Even noon in India. You're funny, Dan. Okay, let's go. $10 pass line bet. And we will call that all bet set. Days out. Thanks, Ted. That was short. That was a terrible throw. 4-4 hard 8 square pair. What's marked a point of 8? Terrible throw. They want short. They split apart. Did everything opposite of what I wanted, but I will definitely take that as a point. 4-4 hard 8. Marking a point of fate. So India's half hours to us, okay? 5423. And again, we're gonna go 220 inside, including, and we'll go $25 by 4, $25 by 10. And we'll call it all bet set. That's all. There we go again. Wow. OMC craps, all the dots, all the spots, midnight. Definitely throwing a fair share of those today. A 423 and a 6612. And as we know how Frank, 5423. And we'll go all that set. This out. One, 3, 4, the Big Joe, Raps Master Journey. That's only our second 4 for the day. Really nice to hit that on the last shooter. 4. So that's be hit number 1 for us. And that'll be 44 inside pressure, including 5, 4, 2, 3. And all bets set. Dice out. Six, 2, 8. The Duracell 8. We hit number 2 for us, and that's gonna be a winner 8. So that puck will turn off. 5, 4, 2, 3, and a 6, 2, 8 result. So this is going to put me in a position now where if I take everything down, I'm at $55.99. That gives us $99 to play with here. We have to do a $10 pass line bet. So let's go 96 across. That was a $7 under goal. So we're going to turn those bets off, and we'll take down the number that's the point. So again, 5, 4, 2, 3. So that way we will be at 10% win goal no matter what here today. See, one way to build the tower in the 9. I can do that, Dan. I will try that once. We'll put our winning numbers on the 9. I can do that. Tower the 9. Tricky D stop. 5, 4, 2, 3. This one. We got 3, 2, 5. The Justice Gen 5. So let's mark the point of 5. Now, towering a number is not necessarily Blue Craps collar style play, but since we may go, this is gonna be fun money now. We can actually play around and have a little bit of fun with that. So we'll definitely do that. So point is 5. Let's take that $15 off of there. So that way we are definitely at our 10% win goal by at least $8. 55.08 is my bankroll. 5, 4, 2, 3 is a dice set. It is my hot number, you're right. But that was my hot number earlier on. So I think 8 and 6 are starting to come on stronger right now. But anyhow, we'll tower the 9 per Dan's request. All bets set. Dice out. Dice stay cross on me. We have a 2, 1, 3 ace deuce. Alfredo sauce. 5, 4, 2, 3, and a 2, 1, 3 result. No help for me. 5, 4, 2, 3. And all bets set. Dice out. And we got a 5, 4 hard 9. Big Daddy Mac. So what we'll do is we'll tower this first 9 on the 9. And then from there, we'll just collect on the 9. How's that? 5, 4, 2, 3. 5, 4, 9 results. So let's make that 9 look like $35. Again, 5, 4, 2, 3. So now we'll just start collecting the 9, and all the other ones will just tower the 9. How's that? And all bets set. Dice out. We got a 145 truck and camper. And that's going to be a winner 5, so that puck will turn off. 5, 4, 2, 3, and a 145. So the last shooter, we didn't hit a single point at all. This time we've hit 2 points already. It's kind of interesting. So that was only $10 brought back on that. So we'll put that $10 on that 9. And we'll turn those bets off. And we'll keep the $10 pass lane bet in check there. 5, 4, 2, 3. And all bets set. Dice out. And we have a 2, 3, 5, so we're back on that 5. The Justice Gen 5. 5, 4, 2, 3, and 2, 3, 5 result. Multiply 5. So all of our bets will turn back on. Again, 5, 4, 2, 3. And all that's set. Dice out. So we got 30 people playing along. We got 20 people watching, only 16 thumbs up. Dice out. Dice they cross on us. We got a 6, 4, 10. That is Waylon's best friend on that end. Sorry, Glenn. Five, 4, 2, 3. Yeah, we got a 6, 4, 10 result. It's $27 brought back. Let's drop another quarter on that 9. Make it look like $70. I don't think I've ever towered a number before. This is kind of interesting, kind of fun. It'd be nice if we hit it. Yeah, we'll go all bets set. Dice out. And we got a 4, 2. Holy cannoli, the 4, 2, 6. A 4, 2, 3, and a 4, 2, 6 result. So that's gonna be $21 brought back. We'll drop in $20 on that 9, make it look like 90. No, you just gotta hit that 9. 5, 4, 2, 3. And all bets set. Dice out. That was a little bit of a roll off. Another 2, 4, 6, a Kevin the Carpenter 2x4. That left I took off on us. 5, 4, 2, 3, and a 2, 4, 6. We had another $20 put on the 9, so make it look like 110. See, played Stadium one time, Joel. All the winnings went to the 8, and it just collected on it. Started at $6, headed up to almost 100, and got paid a few times. That's cool. That's really cool. I said I've never done this before, so it's kind of fun. Kind of interesting. Just got to hit the damn number now. So let's go all bet set. Dice out. And 257. So that'll be the end of the roll. That is the Bruce. Another nice roll. But that'll be the end of the shooting for the day here. 5, 4, 2, 3, 2, 5, 7 results. And all we need is that 2 for the small on that one. But anyhow, let's go look at our results for the day here today. We had a 12.3 SOR, 12.3 SRR, so no come out 7s today. We had a 6, 4, 26, and a 13 for our rolls. And the distribution is way different than what it normally would be. But 9s, 11s, and 12s were the hot numbers today. Box numbers were low today. Inside numbers were expected. 4s and 10s were low. Come out 7s are non-existent. Horns were high. Fields were high today, and hardways were low as well. Looking at our level up dice roll results here. Through the end of yesterday, we had 3,611 throws on this series so far. And that brings us to a 9.37 SOR. SRR is a 6.49, and our BSR is at a 6.35. So we got... Dan's in that nice roll today, says David Clark. Thank you. K Fisher made 20%. You are very welcome. Biff gave that thumbs up. That's awesome. And Greg says show the support for Joe and the CMJ crew. But guys, thanks for joining in. I am going to be having a busy weekend here coming up. So tomorrow morning again at 8:30 Central Time, 9:30 Eastern Time, I should hopefully do my second round shooting, and hopefully we'll have similar rolls as we did on these last 2 rolls tomorrow, but we'll see what happens. But anyhow, I hope everybody has a great weekend. I want you to come back on Monday so we can roll it out again. But hey, my name is Joe. This is my Craps Master dice shooting journey. Let's make it yours too. Everybody have a great weekend. Be safe and be prosperous.